Chapter 3, First Day Foul Up. I woke up early the next day and got dressed right away. It was the first day of school. I put on my oldest pair of jeans. I topped it with my very best t-shirt, the one that said, "Eat, sleep, play hockey." I wonder what Simon would be wearing. Last year he wore a t-shirt that said, "I love school." He better not pull a stunt like that again. I grabbed my lunch and headed over to Simon's house. I was glad to see his t-shirt read, "Bad to the Bone in Drumheller." Now that was cool. "Hello, Sam," said Mrs. McDonald. "I was just telling Simon to hurry up. I'll drive you boys to school." "What? We're in grade 6 and Simon's mommy has to take us to school? No way." I glared at Simon and yanked him out the door. Our school, Hilltop PS, is built on a hill. The back of the schoolyard runs down a steep slope to the road below. The slope used to be just mud, but a few years ago all us kids planted trees and grass back there. Simon and I had a secret hangout on the slope. It was halfway down the hill and around the corner from the main schoolyard. It was a small hollow cut into the hill. It had bushes and weeds in front of it. We called it the Bat Cave. Simon and I would never go to the Bat Cave together, and we never went straight there. We separated and then zigzagged to get there. This made it harder for anyone to follow us. I saw that once in a war movie. I zigzagged to the Bat Cave and heard Simon sneezing from halfway down the hill. Simon has hay fever. In the fall he sneezes a lot. "What time is it?" I asked him. Simon checked his watch. 8:31:23. Oops, now it's 8:31:26. Funny how time flies. "So we'll stay put until 8:56:59. Then we can get to class just in time," I told him. We wanted to look cool on the first day, not too eager to get to class. "So where's the money?" he asked. "Relax, I hid it in my drawer. The drawer is crammed with junk. No one will ever find it in there." Simon nodded and sneezed. Then he looked outside the Bat Cave. "Sam, it's the car." I looked past the bushes and down the hill. There it was, parked on the road below. I could see the Corvette better in the daylight. It was bright yellow and had really big wheels. The windows were black and there were silver lightning bolts on the doors. "That's the exact same car we saw the other night," I said. "What are we going to do?" Simon asked. "Maybe we should go down there and give the guy his money back." Thought about all that money sitting in my desk. "Not yet," I said. "We don't know for sure it's his money, and there's something a little weird about this guy." "Then we should go to the police," said Simon. We don't have to tell them when we found the money. Let's just wait a little while, okay?" Simon sighed and said okay. Then he looked at the car again. "Man," he said, "if my mom had a car like that, I'd let her drop us off at school every day. I'd even yell, 'Bye, Mom,' so all the kids would know it was my car." So we sat there watching the Corvette. And just as it drove off, we heard the bell ring. "What time is it?" I yelled. 9 o'clock, he said. 9:08. Yikes! No time for zigzagging. Simon and I ran like crazy for school. Our new classroom was on the second floor. We threw ourselves in the door just as everyone stood for "O Canada." Mr. Chong rolled his eyes when he saw us. When everyone sat down, Mr. Chong yelled at us for being late. We expected that, but the other kids looked at us as if we were cool. Late on the first day? Way to go. And then it got even better. Mr. Chong held open the door. "I'm not putting up with this. You two can go to the office." Now we were really cool. That's the end of the chapter.